So we should probably tell the story of Sam and his amazing ability to try to
I got this.
ban us from being able to go to Batuu.
It's a trap.
Give us all heart attacks.
All right. You have no idea. So we were eating at PDQ the other day, which is like this amazing chicken tenders restaurant that we just discovered here in Florida. And I'm looking.
Okay, real quick, since this is like our extra stuff. PDQ, Chick-fil-A, or Cane's?
Oh, please.
Ooh, that's hard because they're all really good.
Okay.
Completely unpaid sponsorship here, right?
Oh yeah.
I feel somewhat contractually obligated to say Chick-fil-A, but
Since that was your first job,
Right.
and my first job,
right. The sandwiches are good, but I prefer PDQ out of all three.
really. BB Nate,
I can't really say PDQ because I've gotten sick every time I've eaten there.
But is it worth it though?
I love the food. Don't get me wrong. It tastes amazing. But I'd have to go... I don't know. That's hard between Chick-fil-A and Cane's.
well, we don't have a Cane's down here, so I guess it's Chick-fil-A for you right
I guess.
now. Yeah.
Even though the Chick-fil-A, the closest
There's a
one...
Cane's somewhere, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
I think there is.
Yeah. The closest Chick-fil-A is 10 minutes away, so it's not
it's 15, 20 minutes away.
15.
No. Well,
That's right.
no, there's one that's only like 5 minutes away.
It's
Oh,
a
at the
trap.
airport.
Yeah, that's the one that Siri
So
tried
we
to take us
first
to.
move here, and the very first night, May 1st, we move into here. We start setting up the podcast studio because we were getting ready to do the live show on the 4th of
Right.
May, and we're working our tails off to get into the house and all this, and it was exhausted, right? And we're like, I want Chick-fil-A for dinner. So I Google or I map on Siri, all right? By the way, Siri Maps
Sucks.
is Satan. Okay.
please.
So it's taken me to some of the worst places on Earth. We've got stories that we could tell about Siri's map. But I'm an idiot because I'm an Apple guy, so I take Siri, right? So I choose to go to Chick-fil-A against Siri. Where do we end up, Samuel the Hutt?
The airport.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
The Orlando International Airport, because there's a Chick-fil-A in there. So it's like, well, that's the closest Chick-fil-A, so we'll just take him there. It's closed.
You can't even get into the airport to go do
It's
it.
past security. You'd have to buy a ticket to go get Chick-fil-A.
So outside of that, it's 15 to 20 minutes away.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
So,
But they're building
yeah.
one only like 5-10 minutes away from here.
That's true.
Right by Walmart. So-
And
Yeah.
it's supposed to be open like this fall or something.
yeah, absolutely. So anyway, we're at PDQ.
Way back there. Okay, so we're eating lunch at PDQ, and I'm looking around at our Walt Disney World app, seeing that we've got our reservations because you have to have reservations to get into Disney World right now. So we have 3 reservations.
But you got to explain the insanity of getting those reservations in the first place.
So we're on a lot of pass holder groups or whatever, and they opened up reservations for people who have like resort stays and stuff before like annual pass holders, which makes sense because they're staying on the property
Right.
and stuff. And we have been hearing all these horror stories of people being on hold for the passes for like 6 hours straight. And still not getting passes, and it just being a total disaster. So we're a little nervous.
Getting all the way up to on the computer, getting all the way up to the spot where you select your tickets, and then getting kicked out and having
Right.
to go back in all over again. It was a disaster for resort stay home.
Right. So we were a little nervous for our
guests.
our annual pass holder slot. So mom wakes up at like 5:45 or something, and gets on the call. And
She gets online. She was online.
She gets online.
Yeah.
And she gets you can only have 3 days, and she got all 3.
Hello there.
Like perfect, just how we want
exactly
them.
what we were going for.
Right.
Because they're opening Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom on the 11th of July, and they're opening Hollywood Studios, which is where Galaxy's Edge is, and Epcot. Who cares? I mean, Epcot. No, I'm excited to go back to Epcot.
Oh,
but
yeah, definitely.
Apparently, nobody's going for Epcot reservations right now. They still are wide open for everything, from what I'm seeing. But anyway, you can only have 3, so Epcot wasn't on our list. So we wanted to go Magic Kingdom on the 11th.
Yep.
We wanted to go Animal Kingdom on the 12th, and we wanted to go Hollywood Studios so we can go to Galaxy's Edge for the very first time. Yay! On the 15th.
We got all 3 like in no problem, and then they sold out and within like 20 minutes.
Well, Magic Kingdom did.
Right. So we got really lucky.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the
So we were very fortunate for that. So we're eating
So the next
lunch.
day, 24 hours later.
We're eating lunch, and I'm on the app admiring the fact that we have reservations and stuff. I'm all excited. And I'm looking and I'm like, well, it says make dining reservations and stuff on this whole page of the app. And I'm like, well, let's see if I can get like a reservation to Oga's Cantina or something, which now looking back, I realize wouldn't work. But because bars and stuff are
Well,
closed.
Oga's, I think, is open for
Okay.
for food,
Anyway.
but
So I'm looking. I'm like, I click make a reservation, and it's got our 3 reservations for the parks, and I'm like, well, I want to do Oga's Cantina, so I click Hollywood Studios. And it says, okay, here's your reservation. And I'm like, okay, well, we don't need this right now. I know how to do it. So I'll talk to mom and dad later.
I got a bad feeling about this.
And there's this cancel button. So I click cancel and it says for how many of your guests, because we're all on the same family. So it reserves for everyone. So I'm like, well, all 4 of us then. So I click cancel.
It's a trap!
And then I go and I look at our passes and I notice there's only 2 passes for Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. It had actually deleted Hollywood Studios. So you should have seen me. I was staring there at my phone looking at it, and the realization hit me, and I could feel the blood drain from my face, and I was just like, oh my God.
Of all of the ones to have deleted,
right.
too,
I would have been
Edge.
less worried if it were Animal Kingdom or something, but it was Hollywood Studios. And I tell you guys, and you guys are livid. I don't blame you. I feel
Sam,
like an
Nathan
idiot.
Nathan was Nathan. BB Nate is always like, yeah, it's cool. It'll work out. Yeah, no big deal. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
You guys are freaking
Mom and
out.
I were like,
What?
What were you thinking? Why did you do that? I'm sitting there trying to find the phone number to call him. Mom's like, there's no way that they're going to have to be at the passes. And she's going into the app, seeing if they're somehow we can find a pass to Hollywood Studios at some point in the next 6 months. She's going in there for it. So what happened?
Eventually, though, she was able to get back in, and she got our exact reservations back same day. Like nothing had ever happened. Fortunately, nobody was on. They were trying to reserve at that time when ours canceled, because it just opened up 4 more slots, and we just grabbed those slots back.
How in the world did we get our passes back? What do you think is the only explanation for how that happened?
Exactly what he was explaining. We lost them, they got them back, and we went back in and just grabbed them again.
We just
Before
reserved
anybody else reserved
Right.
it?
Yeah.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
them.
That's crazy.
So later on,
the
I've just
force is strong with us going to Galaxy's Edge on the 15th.
I've just said,
so.
you guys are going to appreciate this more now because you realize how fragile it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we're gonna have a blast that day. I have a feeling we're gonna be doing lots of live stuff. I don't want to be focused on
I don't
our
Yeah.
social
do
media
anything.
stuff.
But we gotta do
we're
some
gonna do
stuff.
some stuff.
Oh,
that
definitely.
Day. But I can't wait to just go to Batuu to see the Millennium Falcon. To see
You're probably going to cry when you see it.
I'm like emotional. I
like this
like
guy.
sitting here thinking about it's really going to happen in like 3 weeks or whatever, 2.5 weeks.
The things like this, though, never hit me until like after I've done it all.
And we get to see the X-wing that they actually used in that
In The
episode of The
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. The Dave Filoni, I can't.
Fumiyawa.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
Famuyiwa.
Deborah Chow
Yeah.
sat in that episode of The Mandalorian. That was the one they used
The one from
for
Batuu,
it,
yeah.
and I cannot wait to just to get my blue milk.
If we can.
No, they're going to be doing that kind of stuff. They're not. That's not alcoholic, so they're going to be
Well,
serving.
are there places to get it outside of the cantina?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so we're
it's
gonna
same.
I'm gonna get my blue milk, and I'm just gonna sit there somewhere in Batuu in Black
Probably
Spire
under the wishing
Outpost,
tree.
under the wishing tree, and just take it all in
Yeah.
for a couple of minutes. Oh, that's gonna be so much.
Breathe.
Do not.
You excited?
Yeah.
There is no try.
All right, Beanie.